people feel like music is very abstract, and I feel like for me, music is like as close to the metal that you can get in terms of emotions. You can take literally just like motions of the air and then mix it with one other motion of air, and then it like, now you're feeling pain, or you're feeling love, you're feeling joy. And there's like no really other art that works that way. Like, you have to kind of think about a painting. Visual art is very, for me at least, cerebral, and can be like sometimes stunning. But in terms of like art as a communication, as a way of like beaming an emotion into someone else, it's just the most easy for me to work with, and one of the most powerful things you can do.
I suppose for me, what's really interesting about it is you make something and then other people do something interesting with it. Like, my background is in media, where you write an article and sometimes that might inspire somebody to do something. You want something to have that impact, but often you're writing something, they read it and it's kind of entertainment and they enjoy it. Whereas with this, you're not even half of the thing. You make something, you put it out in the world. If you're lucky, something really interesting comes back from it. Whether it's as simple as somebody makes a nice record with it, or they use it to do something different, they use it to create something. You get a sense of how, I was going to say it changes people's lives, which is definitely over-egging it, but you get the experience somebody has, it does, it can trigger something in people. So at an event like this, I will meet people who are saying, oh, I saw a thing you did and then I set up a company to make these things myself, which is really inspiring and interesting.
It's a calling, isn't it? You start and it's like, I'm enjoying this, and you find a way to do more of it.
Once you get into synthesizers, it's like, it can be a real rabbit hole if you're a huge nerd, you know what I mean? Like myself. So it was just one of these things where it was like, oh, you can make guitar pedals sound like this. You can make, it started to become this thing where it was like, sound is really interesting as like a concept,
I really enjoy figuring stuff out and how to do something that's complicated and make it a bit simpler or slightly differently than, just spending a whole load of money on the most expensive whatever it is just so you could do it. I like to find other ways, and that's what I really enjoy. I enjoy the sort of figuring stuff out and workflow things, which I think appeals to a lot of people in our industry.
I think making tools that enable people to do something creative is a really interesting area. And when I see a really good tool, a thing that people are using to make something, that for me is a very kind of aspirational, interesting thing.
One of my favorite things is just like sitting down and putting one together, especially like my coworkers that come to my house, and we'll just like put on VHS tapes in the basement and like just hang out all day and like make prototypes, test stuff, and that can be really, really fulfilling and really fun. Doing research development and the company's called Eternal Research because we just like learning stuff. Once you stop doing that, you're dead.
I think the ease of entry in the fact that it is simpler to design things than it would have been certainly 20 years ago does mean people can experiment much more wildly, and that gives you that freedom to be able to say, here's a weird idea, I'll put it out in the world and see if anyone wants it. I don't want to be making a thing where its use is obvious. I want to put something out where I have no idea what people are going to do with it.
I enjoy the fixing, making things, figuring stuff out. I like to be able to improvise as much as I can and work on instinct. Oh, I think we could do it like this. It's like, yeah, that works, great. I like also the community that we have. I like encouraging people to do things that perhaps they haven't considered before. I enjoy bringing more of that into the world. That gives me a buzz.
It's funny, it kind of reminds me of high school, a little of like when you find a little clique of people who are into the same thing you are. There's a lot of like pretense that is gone. It feels like no one's competing with each other. It's just like we're all just here to hang out and like enjoy the stuff we all make, and yeah, it's really beautiful.
I personally kind of love music and I've listened to music all my life and it's been very important to me. I personally don't feel I'm terribly good at making music, but being able to put something out in the world that somebody else uses to make music, I find it very powerful.
It's funny because you hardly ever meet anybody who's like, I don't like music. I don't listen to it, I don't want to hear it, I'm not interested in it. Music is so deeply connected to like the brainstem of humans, I think. So for us, it's about really hunting down that feeling. It's so immediate and powerful, and so yeah, it's for me, it's just about communication.